It finally feels like we're entering the final stretch before Rockstar finally starts talking about GTA 6 again. Thanks to new rumors and leaks that's circulating around right now, it's now been more than 14 months since Trailer 2. The game is less than 4 months away from its planned November 19th release. Pre-orders are already live, and for the first time in months, several different pieces of information are all pointing toward the exact same conclusion. Rockstar's next major marketing push may be just days away, and the Trailer 3, or whatever big thing to be revealed, is reportedly extremely close. Probably the biggest reason people are paying attention right now comes from a Tom Henderson, one of the industry's most reliable insiders and the founder of Insider Gaming. Back in February, months before pre-orders were announced, and long before Rockstar revealed the November release date, Henderson claimed that GTA 6's real marketing campaign would begin during the first week of August 2026. He even went a step further, saying that a third trailer would arrive a day or two before the official marketing announcement.
Even to this day, right now, he still hasn't denied his claim at all. And many people are starting to annoy him with it because he's still not denying it again. At the time, it sounded incredibly specific. But what's interesting is that almost everything surrounding Rockstar's schedule has continued to line up with that original prediction. The studio launched pre-orders exactly when expected, announced the November 19th release date, and has remained almost completely silent ever since. Now, with August only days away, Henderson's timeline suddenly feels much more relevant than it did earlier this year. Another major clue is Rockstar's own release schedule. The final major GTA Online update, the Chop Shop Center heist, is now available, effectively bringing GTA 5's live service roadmap to an end. For years, Rockstar has carefully avoided letting GTA Online marketing compete with GTA 6 marketing. Now that the last significant GTA Online content drop is behind them, there really isn't anything left competing for attention. For the first time, the company's entire marketing focus can realistically shift towards GTA 6. And then there's Take-Two Interactive's investor call. The company is scheduled to report earnings on August 7th, and historically, these meetings have always been important moments for Rockstar's marketing calendar. If Rockstar releases brand new GTA 6 footage before that presentation, Take-Two has enormous engagement numbers to present to investors.
Hundreds of millions of trailer views, social media trends across every platform, exploding pre-order numbers, and renewed excitement surrounding what is already expected to become the biggest entertainment launch in history. From a business perspective, the timing makes a lot of sense. We also have to remember something Take-Two executives already told investors months ago. They explained that GTA 6's full marketing campaign would begin during summer 2026. July has now passed. That leaves August as the final opportunity to fulfill that statement before summer comes to an end. Another reason many fans think we're close is because Rockstar's pre-order campaign has been surprisingly restrained. Normally, when one of the biggest games ever made opens pre-orders, you'd expect an accompanying gameplay trailer, developer presentation, or at least another cinematic showcase. Instead, Rockstar simply released the official box art, new promotional artwork, screenshots, and the pre-order pages themselves. That almost feels intentional. Rather than revealing everything immediately, it looks like the studio deliberately separated the pre-order announcement from the major gameplay marketing campaign that's expected to follow. There's also an interesting discussion happening about what Rockstar actually shows next. A lot of people automatically assume Trailer 3 is next, but there's another possibility that honestly makes just as much sense. Rockstar could skip another cinematic trailer entirely and go straight into a dedicated gameplay presentation. That's exactly what happened with both Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. The early trailers focused almost entirely on the world and characters before Rockstar later released long narrated gameplay demonstrations showing exploration, combat, driving, NPC interactions, and the technical systems powering the game. Considering GTA 6 is now only a few months away from launch, many players arguably care much more about seeing the game being played than watching another story-focused cinematic trailer. That's why some fans believe Rockstar's next upload could actually be the equivalent of Red Dead Redemption 2's famous 6-minute gameplay overview,
rather than Trailer 3 itself. Another interesting point is just how long Rockstar has stayed silent. Outside of screenshots and promotional artwork, we haven't seen any substantial footage in well over a year. For most studios, that would be unusual. For Rockstar, though, it's almost part of the strategy. The company has always preferred long periods of silence, followed by enormous marketing moments that completely dominate the gaming industry for weeks.
Every trailer they've released has instantly become one of the biggest videos on YouTube, and they know exactly how much anticipation builds the longer they wait. Then there's the so-called moon theory, which has once again exploded across social media. Fans have noticed another series of visual hints that they believe point toward August 4th as the date for Rockstar's next reveal. On its own, something like this would normally be easy to dismiss as another fan theory. But because it now happens to line up almost perfectly with Tom Henderson's earlier comments about early August, Take-Two's August 7th earnings call, and Rockstar's own summer 2026 marketing window, it's getting far more attention than previous moon theory predictions. Of course, it's important to remember that Rockstar has never confirmed any connection to these fan theories, so they should absolutely be treated as speculation rather than evidence. What's much more concrete is how confident people close to the industry have become about the game's launch itself. Bloomberg journalist Jason Schreier, who has one of the strongest track records in gaming journalism, recently explained that Rockstar now appears to be genuinely confident about hitting its November 19th release date. According to Schreier, this release window feels very different from previous targets that eventually slipped. The opening of pre-orders, combined with the confidence now being expressed internally, suggests Rockstar believes the project has finally reached a point where another delay is becoming much less likely. And that's incredibly important because Rockstar has always been extremely cautious about committing to dates. Opening pre-orders globally, finalizing multiple editions, and preparing worldwide marketing campaigns are all expensive commitments that companies generally avoid until they're reasonably confident a launch window is achievable. Even the commercial side of the game continues to show just how unprecedented this launch could become. Recent pre-order tracking suggests that the $100 Ultimate Edition is actually outperforming the Standard Edition across multiple PlayStation Store regions, including the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, France, and Japan. Despite months of online debate surrounding the game's pricing and the move away from physical disc at launch, a huge percentage of players appear more than willing to purchase Rockstar's Premium Edition months before release. That probably tells Take-Two exactly what it wanted to hear. It also increases the importance of Rockstar's next marketing beat. Once gameplay is finally shown, pre-order momentum could accelerate even further, giving Take-Two another enormous success story to present to investors. And finally, there's another encouraging sign happening behind the scenes at Rockstar itself. The recently formed Rockstar Games Workers Union, now reportedly the largest game studio union in Europe, confirmed that it has already held its first formal meeting with Rockstar management. According to the group, discussions included creating a roadmap for negotiations covering working conditions, transparency, flexible working arrangements, and future agreements between management and employees. While this doesn't directly affect GTA 6 itself, it does suggest that Rockstar is continuing to stabilize internally as it approaches what is arguably the biggest launch in the company's history. After years of criticism surrounding crunch during previous projects, seeing structured discussions between management and employees is at least a positive development as the studio enters the final months before release. Tom Henderson's early August prediction, Rockstar wrapping up GTA Online, the approaching Take-Two earnings call, the promise of summer 2026 marketing, Jason Schreier's growing confidence in the release date, exploding pre-order numbers, and Rockstar's continued silence all point toward one simple conclusion. Something feels like it's about to happen. Whether that's Trailer 3, a full gameplay showcase, or something completely unexpected, Rockstar has reached the point where it almost has to start showing players more of the game. And if the insiders are right, we may not be waiting much longer. If you guys want to see this happen in the next days, like the video right now and subscribe to stay tuned.